Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. So today I have a really cool unboxing for you guys. As you can see, this is coming from Demko knives. I love their knives. And as soon as I saw the Nano Shark, I knew I had to get one. So just wanted to give a quick shout out to Demko knives for making this possible. So thank you very much. And before we get into the Nano, let's check out this bottle opener that they sent with the purchase. So if you guys do purchase one on their website, I don't know if the deal is still going on, but you get this little knife. Well, not a knife, but it's more of a pry bar and bottle opener that you can wear around your neck or on your keychain, but for camping or you know what I'm getting at. But there is the cool little pry bar and bottle opener. It even has a cool sheath for you, so it locks right in. Nice tension, but just really cool that they add that into your purchase. So moment of truth, let's get to the Nano. Jeez, that was on there. Okay, I love small knives, so really excited to see what this thing is all about. Man, it's a tight little box there. But you do get a left-hand carry pocket clip, very similar to a bunch of cold steel knives. So that's really thoughtful of them. And since this does have the shark lock for lefties, or the lefties aren't left out. But here it is, you guys. Before I even deploy the blade, I'm going to give you guys a nice close look. Just a really cool design. It's got that textured G10 scale in black. I believe they call it peel ply G10. So very nice and grippy. Here is the pocket clip side. They do give you that deep carry clip. And I do like that stone wash. I think they do a really good job with it. Same with the cold steel knives. I love their stone wash. But let's check out that blade. Let's do the reverse flick first. Oh yeah, easily it comes out. But there's that 20 CV shark's foot. Is that what he calls it? Shark's foot, right? It's a sheep's foot, but he calls it a shark's foot. Really nice. You do have that flat ground bevel. Nice little swedge at the top to give it some character and some jimping. So really nice. I love how large the hole for deployment is. So it gives you a lot of room. Just a gorgeous blade. And just as expected, the Shark Lock is working very similar to the 20.5. This is my personal 20.5. I still need to customize it, but I got these scales from Naftastic a long time ago. But yeah, you can treat it exactly the same as the 20.5. So you can put your finger right by the sharpening choil, or right behind it, and the blade drops. So that's nice. Using your thumb works beautiful, since that whole deployment is very large, but really nice. And I love the aggressive jimping on that shark lock. Really well done. You can really grip that thing. It's hard to slip off of that thing. And obviously you can use the shark lock to throw that blade out. Yeah, that action is really nice. Of course, writing on bearings. But yeah, so far loving it. I had a feeling I would love this thing. But let's check out the ergos. Okay, yeah, very nice. I was a little worried about this kind of nub that pops down, but as you can see, the front fingers, or the two front fingers, land perfectly in this little gap here, and that nub fits perfectly in the gap between your fingers. So super comfortable. And obviously when you choke back and you put pressure on that shark lock, that blade will not disengage. So super strong lockup. And yeah, that feels really good in hand. Let's check out the reverse, since it's a small knife. Oh yeah, feels good as well in the reverse. really locks in. From the video I saw on Demko's channel is he was explaining that since they shrunk it down, instead of keeping it thinner, they made it a little bit wider so that when you do hold this in hand, it actually fills up the hand well. And it's true, it does. So it fills it and it feels good. So really great ergos for this size. And speaking of size, I'll put these specs up on screen where you guys can get an idea of what we're dealing with here. And I will grab the famous pair 3 so you guys can see the size. And yeah, definitely a small knife. Maybe an inch shorter, but we might as well check the thickness here. So yeah, okay, it's just a hair thicker than the pair 3. So again, fills the hand well. I gotta say, this thing is pretty sweet. Only thing I wish it had was a full liners, just so that I can customize it, but I'm sure I can figure out a way around it to put some custom scales on this thing. But let's check out the hardware. I believe that's T6. So yeah, the body screws are T6, and more than likely the pivot is a T8, possibly a T10. Okay, so it is a T10, because my T8 right now is kind of wiggly, so it's definitely a T10 up in the front. You do get a lanyard hole, which I don't really care for, but maybe I will try it on this one. We'll see what happens here. In the back, we have 2 standoffs. From the looks of it, I think I'd be able to make a custom backspacer. Maybe add a splash of color against these black G10 scales. And of course, we have to see if this thing comes sharp. So let me grab some paper really quick. I have a feeling it'll be just fine. So yeah, very sharp. I want to see if that, or up to the tip, is sharp. Oh yeah. So this thing is definitely sharp. So that's a plus. But yeah, really love that stone wash. Some people don't like it. I think it's great. I think it definitely hides a lot of scratches, especially since this is built for being a user, since it is nice and strong for its size. I don't know if the microphone can pick that up, but there's kind of a twang to it. It's very subtle, but here, let me put it next to the mic. I don't know if it's gonna pick it up, but it's got a nice ring to it, like a really low ring, if that makes any sense. But I do like that. I think it sounds great. And since this knife is really small, you can get a nice pinch grip on it, as Tri-State would say, all day, but you can get those nice draw cuts. Super comfortable with how they set this thing up. Overall, I gotta say this thing is designed very well, especially for its size. And I think a lot of people are gonna enjoy this one. But let me know down below if you picked one of these up or are interested in picking one of these up. And more than likely, I have a feeling they're gonna create other variations with different scales or probably different blade shapes, but we'll see what the future holds. As always, guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate the support, and I will see you guys on the next one.